Very good morning to you all. Welcome to the week ahead video. Before I start, this video is simply a recap of the previous week's action, and we're looking ahead to see what trading opportunities are available for next week. We're using a methodology called the market cycle, and also we're looking for harmonic patterns within that market cycle to bring us to high probability trade ideas. So without further ado, risk warning before we start. Trading is risky. Using margin-based products is an incredibly high risk. These trade signals aren't going to give you any regulatory protection, or as a retail client, you won't be able to complain to the Ombudsman or the Financial Services Compensation Scheme because these signals aren't a regulated activity because they're not personal recommendations to you. Let's start. So we had a good week last week. It started off poorly. We had a couple of losers, but we turned it around in the end with a couple of good trades. We're in this period of time where summer markets have come in, so lower liquidity, higher volatility news such as the Iran-Israel war, Ukraine situation. It's a lot of tension going on. We've got inflation coming back in through higher oil prices. Commodities have done very well recently. The dollar's potentially going to enter a new cycle. But let's just start bit by bit. We'll start with AUD CAD at the top of the list and go through them. What can we see here? What I can see here, this is a real vicious trap here. People such as me love the methodology. We're anticipating a 1, a 2, and a 3, but it didn't give it to them. It's not always that easy. There's to be telltale signs. In all honesty, this is a trap on a Friday. Look where we started the week. Look where we ended the week. It's not just going to go straight up. It can go straight up, but that looks like a resumption for next week. Let's look on a higher time frame. Excuse me. So you had the big ABCD in blue complete down here, near enough complete, not to the T, and we rebounded strongly. So this is either creating the first zone, but ultimately it's a lower high. So I am typically only going to be interested when that high is taken out. And as that high hasn't been taken out, it leaves room for your imagination to run wild. This can end up back down here. It can end up back up here. It's a proper, just like a basket case. So I'm not going there. Pass. AUD CHF. This one has a lot of harmonic hallmarks into it. For example, these blue lines are simply me holding this, drawing a point from here to here and taking it for a walk there. But I just want to highlight to you, this is harmonics. This is a harmonic swing. So the harmonics is the movement of a particular market, how often it tends to swing in a collection of pips. You can break it down further. You really can. You can break this right down to subwaves. So here to here, just take it for a walk. There's another one there. There's another one there. There's another one there. Crazy, isn't it? But this is the harmonics of the market, and you can see when it gets stretched, where's my copy button? When it gets stretched, that's the stretched one, for example. So what we know is we've completed a blue one, we've completed 2 red ones. Is it going to give us a third red one? Perhaps that's what we're looking at here. That would make sense because then you'd have a 1, 2, 3 to the low. And if we have a look at the subsequent move from these swings, get an approximate idea. Let's see if we can get a fit on this guy at all. That fits there. It's not one to be looking at. It is in a confirmed downtrend, still low lows and low highs. Let's zoom in and see what we saw here. Down here, we saw the downtrend and we saw the change of character and we saw breaks of structure here. We entered here and we took that trade. That was really nice, 1, 2, 3. But now we've got the downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It is a lower high. I was enticed to this one during the week. What I saw was a 1, 2, and I wanted the 3. It was at the 800. It didn't give me, I cut the trade anyway, but that was the setup. All right, moving on. AUD NZD. AUD NZD is also a large position short trade. This is level 1 consolidation, and we are anticipating this peach colored move lower. Not sure what's going to happen with the AUD or the NZD strength, perhaps in this instance. But this is what I'm seeing. Not looking to take a go on that unless that's setting me up for drops, and it's not. So pass. AUD USD. AUD USD is one of the best looking overall market cycle shots there are out there at the minute. This really encapsulates everything. You can see in the little diagram the key at the top where we currently sit. We sit here after a 1, 2, 3. You can see that here, 1, 2, 3 just here. Now, this is going to go one of two ways. This is either going to flip higher because we have taken out structure here, clearly broken and retested, and we have closed above. So the jury is out on this one picking up. Counter trend, probably to engage with the 800. It's really delicate situation because what we have here is intact high highs and high lows, high high, high low, high high, high low, high high, high low, ultimately, with a harmonic put in there. But I can't get into this until we take this out now, just passing. Otherwise, structurally, this hasn't been broken properly. Looks like it's been broken, but it is not. This action hasn't broken this area at all. We have not broken here. This is the line, and now look at all these candles. Every single one of them is touching, 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 not touching. Here we go. This candle is showing me that this zone is being broken. And because of this, we need to wait till watch to see what we get. If we get another candle down here that's broken, we then wait for the retest and it gives us more confidence that's going to play out. We wait. Euro AUD, top setup, top beauty. This is one of the best, and I missed it, and I'm pissed. I could have gotten in here into this absolute wonderful looking setup. There's the market cycle, level 1, level 2 on the way down. So level 1, level 2 on the way down, gave us a V bottom, gave us 1, 2, 3 consolidation. That's what we want to see. We saw 1, 2, 3 consolidation, this time trap false. Yeah, I missed this. So now I'm going to wait for 1 high, 2 highs, retest, and boom, I'm in. It's a wonderful looking setup. You can see here what's going on. We spotted that as a second zone. We have a huge blue ABCD still to complete, and that's our goal. Moving on, Euro. I was talking about this previously, folks, how this is one of the best setups around at the minute. I've mentioned it on my Twitter page, Melon's Trade and Synergy Signals. Incredible level 2 into level 3 move. I know that this is going to get up to here. I'm loaded up on this one. I'm looking forward to the journey. We've got some beautiful price breakdowns here. So we had the 1, 2, 3 counter trend, that harmonic swing. Now, what we saw here was we took out with a change of character. We'd made a break of structure, but that's not a confirmed break. This is the confirmed break. So as that is the confirmed break, we could get all the way back to here, no problem. But what we have here, this candlestick in particular has straddled this high quite nicely. So that's normally quite a good sign for us that we are going to continue to push. Now, you can see how we have this area. I am expecting another high, 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 low, but this one is setting up beautifully. It's on its way. Top trade. Right, Euro NZD. Same thing. We're waiting for that 2 to materialize. Give us a retest, and then we'll take that Euro NZD. Beautiful W structure. The pattern, like Euro AUD and others, is level 2 consolidation into level 3. That's how I see it. Euro USD, beautiful. Look at this. This is a level 1 consolidation. We're seeing in this trend push 1, push 2. We're anticipating a 3 to complete the ABCD. That is a gorgeous looking setup. We are in this, very much in this. And we've had TP 1, 2, and 3, I believe. Now, this is great action here. What we've taken out the previous, we've made a change. I haven't made a confirmed break yet, but I'm watching that carefully for next week for a runner. ABCD completed. The way I see this is a consolidation here, and this is another consolidation. And expect higher prices. FTSE 100 had a good dip past week. Let's look on the daily what's going on. It's just coming to engage a little bit with the 50 EMA after making ridiculous moves higher. This is all the second zone of consolidation I see it as, and this is all the first. So I do see that pushing on. GBP AUD, same thing with the AUD pairs, level 1, level 2, potential peak formation. But the pattern could have changed where this is level 1 and this is level 2. Now, internally, we had a fantastic Gartley pattern. Talking about the methodology, this is how ABCDs work. So you've got the point up here, A, down to B, and we copy that out again. And you can see, even by taking the D point, you've got a fantastic move. And that is a Gartley that was anchored off this point X down here at the 78.6%, which is high probability trading. Right, GBP CAD is another one that's fantastic in my eyes. Level 1, level 2. Fair enough, we're still low eyes, but we have broken down this entire piece here. We are going to come up and test here. That will be my first profit target. It's a great setup, Euro whichever time frame I'm looking on, I can see the direction of the flow. Now, this is a level 1, this is a level 2. That's not level 3 complete. That's 1, 2, probably a third. I thought we'd start that journey. We've got 2 days of rise, so we're anticipating a third for next week. GBP, CHF, always a basket case, but we still have the famous 1, 2. And I expect interaction up here with the 800. How are we going to get that? That's going to be I'm not sure what's going to trigger that, but we do have we had Bank of England this week? Perhaps next week. But this is the lows of the first zone. Not the best though. Reason on the map you can see where we are. This is the lows of the first zone, but we haven't taken out this little second zone yet. So that's what makes me doubt that this is right. I can also see a bit of an abstract M here. 1, 2, maybe it's going to throw me a 3. Is it going to go up here first? I'll trade the action that's presented. GBP USD, beautiful ABCD pattern. ABCD into the high. We had 1, 2, 3. We played it from here to here anyway. So that was a good trade. This is level 1 consolidation higher. Not sure what to do with this one. It's making higher highs and higher lows, but it's done 3 of them. So I doubt it's going to give us 4 of them. But we have made a nice maneuver here. We've made a double maneuver. So price is being held here. This is a test of this low. It hasn't broken it. There's not 2 candles that separate from that action without touching it. So not broken. We've made a chain. I want to see that break the chain, and then I will see if I can get in. So that's what I'm looking at on GBP USD. Don't need to spend too much time on that one. We certainly had a great move from opposing dollar pairs. It does make sense that that is going to ease back that situation. NZD CAD was looking good. 1, 2, didn't play, failed for the third. Anyone trying to take that got caught out. This is a consolidation zone that I believe is going to break upwards. Normally consolidation zones like that would break down much quicker if it was to go down. This move is very strong. And this is definitely one. It's quite simple here, really, folks. You just want to wait for a break up here of the previous high and then just see if you can identify high highs and high lows. NZD USD, very similar to AUD USD. We have the retest. We have confirmed breaks. It's just a case, if we get back up here, I'm in. But what you can see is lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So this trend has been pierced like the balloons pop. So it can visit down here, no problem. So we have to be mindful of that. Not a main priority trade to go long on this. This is a counter trend. This is the real direction. Level 1, level 2. We need to see this one. It's off the 800 at the minute. Will it fail here? Typically the 1, 2 would fail if it's counter trend. Ripple, giving us absolutely nothing at the moment. If anything, a little bit apprehensive about these cryptos, whether or not they're going to revisit even the lows before Trump came in. Sneaky suspicion. That's just sideways action for me. Or if anything, it's a 1 and a massive 2, and we're going to be coming lower on this. So moving from Ripple, there's nothing to say about Ripple. Bitcoin, I don't think there's much to say about Bitcoin either. Let's have a look. On the daily, it's off the 50 at the minute. You can see the internal pattern. This is either a big level 1, this is a level 2, or this was the 2. But I fancy this to be the 2. And the fact that we're caught at the highs here, and we have made a 1, 2, 3 to the top, it's going to take something special to push this a lot higher. You can see my counter 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it going to give me a 3? It might do. You can see here, look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's all 1, 2, 3. Everywhere you're looking, it is 1, 2, 3 on the way down. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just different variations of 1, 2, 3 is what you're being thrown. Mixed into the intra-trend, and the inter-trend. So the inter-trend is 1, 2, 3. The intra is 1, 2, 3. Confusing, hey? Moving on. Gold's had its run and is showing us some much wanted to see weakness, really. We've completed the 1, the 2, 1, 2, 3, or this is a 1 here. We're going to see the 2 and then the 3. We've completed the blue ABCDs. That's extended beyond the ABCDs. Real powerful moves. Not much to say. Silver, we rode silver fantastically. It's come to a stop at the 61.8. It's also completed the big ABCD. A, B, C, D. So that in effect is a Gartley sell pattern. Now you need to be careful with Gartley sells because they will work when you want to fight them. Not worth fighting. This is level 1 consolidation. High highs, high lows being made. Let me delete those crappy red bits so you can actually see the action properly. So what we saw here, that would have been very difficult. You'd have been caught there because you'd already seen the 1, the 2, and the 3 if you'd taken that. But we took it down here. Or where did we take it? Let me go back to my original chart. We took it down here, folks, completed the ABCD. That was a wonderful trade. And now we have testing the lows here. So not much more to say on it. Stella's a pig. Stella's a pig with the best potential. Not much to say. Still questioning whether this is a 1, 2, 3 to the low. Maybe, if so, buying. Worried about this little gap down here. If we go down there, we are going to be facing a massive 40% correction still to happen. Something might happen like that. Not sure what. US 500 still messing around at the top. If we have a look at the general count, again, notice the harmonics in red. In red, is it further? And it's probably down here as well. Let me just measure. Not a million miles off. So what we've gone and done is we've taken out this structure. So we made a 1, a 2, and a 3. It wouldn't surprise me if we take this structure out down here and see some dollar strength. Crude oil. Crude oil is an amazing chart. I'll show you it. Why isn't it drawn out in my market cycle? So crude oil is either going to be making a monumental comeback, or it is, as I see it, a really nice example of the market cycle. Perhaps easier to see here. So we had the first zone here, second zone here, and this is all first zone, and we are making lower lows, lower highs. So I would have anticipated a second zone to have finished. That's the sort of thing I'm anticipating. I'm not going to get long in a downtrend. Noticed lower lows, lower highs. Couldn't do that. Now the dollar, this is a beauty, but also one that poses big questions. Because the dollar, Euro, USD all have opposing ABCDs, this is going to create the mother of all Gartley patterns. So if this one plays out and continues lower, you have to build your evidence for that. Why do I think that's going to go lower? Well, first of all, I can see a 1, I can see a 2, and I'm anticipating a 3. We know the ABCD is quite strong. We've been thrown a bit of a curveball. If I look here, you can see that we haven't broken structure here, still alive. It's when we get to the hour, there's been quite a nice maneuver. Still a downtrend. We haven't taken out this high. Remember, nothing's been taken out. This is just a fancy maneuver to trick me. Saw the 1, the 2, anticipated the 3, and it ate me. You've got to be careful there. You have to notice also these wicks didn't properly retest here. No retest, no trade. I normally like to see the body of candles retesting as well. USD, Tech, NASDAQ. Let's have a look at him. Similar sort of story to the other indices, just highs. What do you do at highs? You just watch. USD CAD completed a beautiful market cycle, level 1, level 2. Still to complete up here, the ABCD, that is potentially on correction in 3 waves, 1, 2, 3. Only thing potentially missing here is a 1, 2, and another 3. Perfection isn't always the thing to go for with markets. So I'm just waiting for this lower high to be it's already given me a change and a confirmed break, to be fair. Change, break. But I can also see behind that you've got the 1, the 2, and the 3 starting. Difficult trade, really difficult trade at the minute just to go and step in to that. I want to see more. Wall Street finally. Again, not much to see. It starts hallmarks of an ABCD pattern that I can see there. Come short so far. 1, 2, 3 to complete it, maybe. Not really the sort of thing I'm going for. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you find it interesting, or it triggers something inside of you where you're thinking, Jesus, okay, that's fairly consistent on each pair, the methodology. Any of you would like to learn it, please do reach out to me at Synergy Signals or at Melons Trade. I encourage people who are interested in this subject matter to join the Melons Trade Telegram. There's also a dedicated Twitter page. If you're seeing this for the first time and you're interested in receiving trade signals based on this methodology, please do go to at Synergy Signals and use the free 30-day trial link. Other than that, any questions, do reach out to me, and I wish you a good weekend. Thanks, folks. Cheers. Bye.